Okay, episode 4 of Andor after this. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and this episode, called Aldahami, is the name of the planet on which our hero finds himself. Cassian has now taken on the code name Clem to a group of rebels who are out to make a raid on a heavily defended Imperial base on this planet. There is some discussion as to how they are able to maintain their cover, and this is all in this particular episode of where we meet some new characters. Skeen and Terowin and Nemik and Cinta and their leader Vel. Also Lieutenant Gore, the contact, a spy, basically, a double agent within the Imperial garrison that they're going to attack. Now, why they're attacking, this apparently is something to put a big setback to the Empire, according to the story as it comes in. But we'll take this really into where the episode was leading us, not so much on the bigger story of what the mission is, but the ability of Cassian, who has been pretty effective in keeping himself out of trouble mostly, now for the first time going into a group. And this group is a group of people that are very committed, while Cassian himself will be paid for this, unbeknownst to the rest of them. This could lead to some discord later on. But for now, they need Cassian's special skills, shall we say, and providing kind of a backup to the 7 people that are already part of this group. So we're starting on that as one of the stories in here. The second one, of course, deals with the Star Path device, which Cassian was trying to sell. And it turns out that it has aroused the attention of a low-level security person on Coruscant, which is the galaxy's capital now, and also the headquarters of the Empire. She is accused by her peers of trying to climb up the promotion ladder, but she does see that there are some patterns evolving that is something that's going to lead to a bigger rebel force, something that the Empire right now is kind of turning its back on. Necessarily, we have another inside person, a senator, who is the secret funder of the Rebel Alliance right now, and she is having her own problems keeping her head down. So what it looks like is that the Star Path unit, which started this whole progression, is kind of the MacGuffin. It's something everybody wants. This is an old Hitchcock term in which you take something, it could be anything, like the bird, the black bird of the Maltese falcon, or anything that everybody wants. It's nothing that is important in and of itself, or even to know what it does, but it also is a plot device to drive the motivations of all the characters. Everybody wants it, and therefore it is something that is going to be causing other things to enter into this story. We have the rebel group now led by Vel. We have the senator who is funding it, her driver who is perhaps not to be trusted, her husband who is probably not to be trusted, and also this Imperial lieutenant who is hoping to increase her standing within the Empire by using this device to increase her influence over more sectors than she's currently responsible for. So the episode itself, not a lot happens except that we're starting to see who all the players are, and that they will eventually come together before the end of the of this story happens. And so it is a matter for us to figure out just exactly what Andor is going to be doing, and whether he is being set up for a fall or if he's going to be the leader of the pack before long, and how this works in with the infiltration of the Empire, and also how this Starpath unit is going to double back and cause trouble for members of the Neophyte Alliance. So interestingly done. Once again, we see things that we don't always see. There's a lot of hiking through the hills. There's an encampment that does not look very high tech. We find that there is a plan to go by stealth, just kind of on foot, and then use the Empire's materials in order to make their caper work. And so it is going to be an interesting story. But right now, we're still just trying to figure out who all the characters are and what their motivations are. And so we watch with some interest as Andor continues. I'd like to know what you think about this. Please put it in the comments below. And of course, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so, because that helps the channel, and it gives me encouragement to do more of these things. So we hope that you will do just that. And until next time, don't go far.